Hey everybody, Putt King here, and I'm back for another story time. And for this week's story time, I'm going to tell you about one of probably the scariest experiences, if not the most scary experience at work for me. No, it wasn't a couple weeks ago when I told you about the power going out at work. Nope, that is not the scariest moment. The scariest moment for me is the time I had lost my phone at work. I didn't even know I had lost it either. I thought, it was still in my pocket because I always keep it in my pocket. And I always do a fill there to make sure that they're both still there, that they haven't fallen out or anything. And then, it paid off because at one point I felt it. I was looking to, having to fill my wallet and phone, and I only felt my wallet. I didn't know about my phone, and I even took the wallet out, and the phone, well, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. So what do? Well, I'm at work, so I'm trying to keep professional. I freak out a little bit on the inside. I mean, I do kind of, take a little action. I did tell one of the managers there, one of the night managers there, what happened, and he's a pretty understanding person, so he lets me use the work phone to call it. I call it, can't hear it anywhere in the restaurant. Nowhere. I even walk around, as I'm calling it, and I still don't hear it. Not anywhere in the restaurant. Not in the lobby, not in the bathrooms, nowhere. So what do? I start to freak out more because I can't even hear the ring. I figured I'll find it later. I just will have to go back and concentrate on work. So I decided to go back and concentrate on work. Of course, it did not really help. And one of the other night managers, well, they noticed something was wrong because they looked over at me and they said, "You okay?" And that's when I told them, no, I wasn't okay, that I had lost my phone. I couldn't hear it anywhere in the restaurant. And how it's probably just gone. Probably never see it again. I probably just lost my phone. But she reminds me that, it could be out by the dumpster when I was taking trash and boxes out. And I told her, I thought I would have heard it if it had fallen out. I would have noticed it if it had fallen out. So I kind of just canceled that option out, but I said that I would try to take any option I could because I tried calling it with the store phone and I could not hear it ring anywhere. So this other worker, one who I don't even really talk to much, she overheard and she volunteered to, call my phone for me. She asked me what the number was. I gave it to her and I told her that if I don't answer it, just keep calling it, and then when I answer it, if I find it, then I can let her know. So I walk outside and I'm in the parking lot. And I thought, I'm never going to find it out here. It's not out here. It's just lost somewhere, and I'll probably never find it. But then again, I do start to hear a ring, and a ring that sounds like my phone. So I follow the path to it. I follow the ringtone to the path. It might have stopped once where I had to have him call it again, but luckily she knew to call again. So I keep going to the path, keep following it, and I find out, hey, it was near the dumpster. How did it fall out there? So I went and I answered the phone and I said, I found it. Everything's okay now. And she said, you found it? I said, yes, I did. So she hangs up. I go back into work and I let them know, that I found my phone, that it was out by the dumpster, So mission accomplished. We finally found the phone. And you bet that when I found that phone, I was so relieved. I mean, when I could not find it, I was scared to death, thinking I was never going to find it, that it was going to be long gone, it was going to be lost. But no. Thanks to one of the manager's suggestions of checking out by the dumpster, I found it. I still don't understand why, if it fell out, that I wouldn't have heard it or seen it fall out. I mean, then again, it was dark, but you would hear a phone, drop. I didn't hear it drop or anything, which was weird. But still, I found my phone and I was relieved, and I vowed at work to never let that happen again. What am I going to do to make it never happen again? Well, I'll keep checking my pockets. I'll just keep checking the pockets. I'll just keep checking my pockets, and I will make sure that doesn't happen again. And that's really all I can do, is just keep checking my pockets. So that's what I'm going to continue to do. And that was the time I lost my phone at work and was completely freaked out by it, and so relieved when I found it at the end. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, hit the red button and subscribe. And hit all to get your notifications. And that way you'll see more story times like this. But yeah, that's going to be doing it for this video. I hope to see you in my next live and in any other new videos I might upload. But that's going to do it for this video now. So I want to say thank you all who came. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. And I'll be back next week with another story. Until then, see you later, everybody.